Yes, online guys. I hope my voice is audible to you. And please check the screen also. Confirm in the chat box if both are fine. So other people are connecting. Meanwhile, please, the connected people, please give the brief introduction about yourself, like your name, your qualification, year of pass, and you are from where. Okay, we'll start session in 5 minutes. So meanwhile, please complete your introduction part. We can start one by one. We can unmute your mic also. Yes, guys. So can you give brief introduction about yourself? So this is the first question. Whenever you attend tomorrow an interview, tell me about yourself. It's a common question. Will be asked in any interview. So you are able to explain about yourself something.
Well, I'm Meghna. I live in Karimnagar. I did my graduation in CSE department from Sri Chaitanya College of Engineering. I'm 2023 passed out student.
Great, Meghna. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, my name is V. Muhammad, sir. Muhammad Hanif, sir.
Hanif, yeah.
I am from Kadapa district in AP, sir.
Okay.
I have completed my BTech in A1 Global College Institute of Technology. In electronic communication engineering, sir. I have participated in today year 25, sir.
Okay. 2025 only.
Yes, sir.
So is it completed or are you doing the project?
Sir?
Are you doing project right now in last year?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will
Yes.
be private, sir. Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
great. Anand.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So because I need to know that the candidates, there are some different variety type of candidates, maybe freshers or maybe 2 to 3 years of people, okay, who recently completed. I should know that. So accordingly, I am going to take this session, Python full stack session. Okay, so just start giving your introduction part, please. Remaining guys also fast. We'll finish within fast. I'll start session within 2 minutes.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Balaji. I'm from Naidupeta, sir. Nellore district, Andhra Pradesh. I'm currently pursuing my final year BTech in NBKR College, sir, Vidyanagar.
Okay.
Last
So
semester, sir. This is
right now you are pursuing final year.
this is last semester. I'm doing project right now, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you, Balu. Yeah.
Hey Venu, this is Saravanan Selvasegaran. I'm from North Carolina, United States. I'm currently working as a lead data management analyst in a financial domain.
Okay, great. So, okay, you are the
Saravanan Selvasegaran.
Okay.
And I'm currently working as lead data management analyst at Wells Fargo.
Great, sir. Thank you. Yes, anybody else?
Yeah, hi everyone. Hi sir, I'm Monica. I've just completed my master's from California State University, and I'm trying to explore new projects on the Python side. So I've joined this session to seek more insight into Python and probably AI.
Okay, great. Yes, thank you. Anybody more?
Hi sir,
Yeah, hi.
my name is Raja and I completed my MCA in 2021 and I am currently living in Hyderabad and my hometown is Samalkot from Kakinada district.
Okay. Qualification year of pass?
Yeah, I have completed my MCA in 2021.
2021. And what you're doing right now?
And present searching for job.
Okay, great. Searching for job on which technology?
Yeah, it's front end, sir.
Front end. Okay, great. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Raja. Fine then. So, okay, we'll start session. And see, this is a session already, you know that it's a Python full stack live demo session. So let me introduce briefly about myself also. Myself is Venugopalchari. I'm a corporate trainer and also real-time developer having total 13 plus years of experience. In this Python relevant is 7 plus years of experience. Okay. Now here, see if you listen this Python full stack till end of the session, you will get a good clarity. Okay. So like what is actually Python and also Python full stack, what it includes actually. Okay. And if you take this course, Python full stack course, do you have actually career or not? Means jobs are not like that. Okay. And do we have any already real-time existing projects or applications on this Python or Python full stack? Everything A to Z, you are going to understand. You are going to learn all these things in this demo session. So I request all you people stay till the end of this session. Okay. And you get many points. You also can note some points in the live session. So let me start here. So I think my screen is okay for you. So this is a agenda of the Python full stack. Means in this Python full stack live demo, I am going to cover like what is Python, what is Django, what is Django REST framework, front-end technologies are what, back-end technologies are what, Python full stack is what exactly, and then real-time applications of Python, real-time applications of the Django, real-time applications of the React.js. Okay, we'll see all these one by one. So finally, you will get a good idea exactly what is this Python full stack. Okay, how can we configure all these front-end, back-end databases? You will learn a lot of things in this. Okay, it is around 1 hour session. Okay, 1 hour 10-minute session. So that stay till end of the session. End of the session, if you have any doubts, you also can communicate directly with me. Okay, you can also unmute your mic. You can also ask any doubts, whatever you have on this. Okay, right. Fine. So now we'll start with Python. So basically, what is Python? So Python is a programming language or it is a scripting language. So Python is a programming language or it is a scripting language. See, we know in the IT industry, there are so many different programming languages like Java is there, .NET is there. Okay. So, there are some PHP. There are so many different types of programming languages. Among all these different programming languages, Python also one of the programming language. Okay, right. And so what is the use of this programming language? So Python programming helps to write the programs to develop the software or application. See, basically, if you want to move to the coding side, if you want to become a developer, okay, like coding side if you want to move, definitely you have to learn a programming language. Okay, so it is a like entry point for if you want to become a developer. Okay, if you want to become a developer or if you want to move to the coding side, so programming language is the entry point. Like that, Python is a programming language. So that is used to write the programs to develop the software applications. So what type of softwares or what type of application we can design, we'll discuss in the next slides here very clearly. Okay, I'm going to explain the real-time applications of the Python here, right? Next, Python is very easy by compared to other programming languages. As I said just now, we have different programming languages like C language, C++, C#, .NET, PHP, Ruby. There are different programming languages. Okay. So by comparing to all these programming languages, Python is very simple and also easy. So how it is easy, I'm going to explain to you with some simple coding. I will take some logical programs here. Suppose, just let me compare the Python code with Java code. You can take any other code also, like you can take C++ code or C code or C# .NET code, we can take any other code, but right now I am comparing the Python code with Java code. Okay. Now here, right side, if you observe, this is a Java code. So this code is for what actually? Code for printing a name 100 times. Just I want to print a name 100 times. For that, I want to write a logic. Okay. So for that, if you take a Java code here, see, Java code is lengthy. Because in the Java, we need to follow some rules and regulations, like you have to import the package, for example, java.lang package. Then you have to define a class like public class test. Test is a class name here. So this is a class open and then class close here. Then inside this class, we are defining the method that is called here main method. Main method in Java we define as public static void main string args. Inside this main method, generally we have to write everything in Java. Like here, this is a logic. Like I have taken a for loop. For loop, for that I mentioned a condition like I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 100, then I plus plus. Then inside this for loop, I given a statement like system.out.println. Then the word Java I want to print. How many times here? 100 times. For that here, I given a condition. So basically, if you want to execute any statement in Java repeatedly number of times. Right now here, I want to execute 100 times. So basically, we have to use a loop concept. If you want to execute any statement repeatedly number of times, we have to use what here? Loop concept. So inside this loop, I return this statement because I want to print the Java word, for example. So system.out.println is one statement in Java that is used to print anything. So I want to print here Java. So that I am using system.out.println, then Java. So this statement will repeat how many times here? 100 times. It's very simple program and also easy program. But if you want to write this simple program here, we are taking how many lines of code? Around 10 lines of code. That is what. Not only this code here, I have taken a simple program here. You can take any other logical programs in Java or C language or C++. You need to write around 10 lines of code. Okay, right. Come back to the here Python. See, this is a Python code left side. Now this one also same program like printing a name 100 times. Here what I done, I have taken the print function. See, instead of this system.out.println, in Python there is a function is called here print. Okay, now print of, I want to print the one word, that is Python, how many times here? 100 times. So that just we can use inside the double quotations, or you can use single quotes also here, then asterisk or star, then 100, the number. So this will print the Python word 100 times. Okay. So you no need to use this much of lengthy statement like system.out.println. Okay. You no need to use here main method like public static void main. You no need to use any class also in Python to write this logic. You no need to import a package also. You no need to use a loop also. See, all these are not required. So which one you want to do, only you can write that particular statement. Very, very simple. Okay. Let me show this practically to you. See, before going to that, suppose tomorrow if you attend any Java interview, for example, you are already learned Java, for example. Okay. Then see, especially the freshers in the technical round, they will ask the logical questions for you. Logical question means like this. Maybe printing the prime numbers, generating Fibonacci series. Okay, check the given number is prime or not. Write the logic for Armstrong number. So basically, in the technical round at the time of interview, they will ask this type of questions. As a beginner, okay. So if you write the code for these programs using Java, then it will take some time also. You have to remember the lot of concepts also actually. But come to the Python, you don't need to remember the lot of things here. It's very simple, easy. Within few lines, you can write the code. Not only this logic here, you can also write the business logics which are required to design the real-time applications also. We can write the less code here. Okay, right. So, but right now here I'm comparing with the simple logical programs here. How can we write the Python code? Now, so tomorrow if you attend the Java interview also, they may also ask a question. For example, explain this public static void main string args is what? So why you are writing this much of lengthy main method? There may be a chance of asking this question. You have to answer for this. Same way, what is the meaning of the system.out.println? So why you are separating this all with dot like system.out.println? So why you are separating something like this? Like they may also ask these type of questions. Means you need to remember the lot of things. Okay, so you need to answer for the lot of questions. Okay, there may be a chance this one. So that is the problem with the what other programmings by comparing to Python. Now let me explain this code practically to you. Let's connect to the Python here. I will connect to the Python from the command prompt. So in the command prompt, just we can use a command is called Py or Python. Okay, in the system already Python installed. That's why I am able to connect here. Now see it is connected. So I have a Python 3.11.4 version. Now here, let me type the instruction. Here, I want to print Python, just a space. How many times here? 100 times. That's it. Press enter button. Now see, this is the output. It's very simple. Okay. Right. Same way, let's take another code to understand. This is a code for reverse the string or word. Right side here, Java code is there. Again, it is very lengthy. Now left side, the Python code. Okay. Say for example, here I have taken a string, my name is equal to Vedugopal. I want to reverse it. So in Python, there is a operator is called here slice operator. This is called here slice operator. Using the slice operator, we can do that. So let me show this one also here. Let's take a string. Let's take my name here. Now, S is a string, S of colon, then -1. That's it. And press enter button. So we reverse the string. If you want to write this logic in Java, you can look at here. You have to write so many lines of code. So this is a slice operator in Python. Even though if you don't have any knowledge about this slice operator from the Python, now we are able to write this logic. Okay. However, there is a separate topic is there slice operator in our Python that we can see in the regular sessions. Okay. But even though if you don't have any knowledge about this slice operator, if you remember this expression like colon -1, then we can reverse the string. It's a logic. Okay. The logic behind of this is abstracted, hidden. But there is some reason is there. How can we make this reverse? For this, we have to understand what? Slice operator. Okay, right. So we'll see that later. But even though without that, we are able to write this logic that you have to understand. Like that, there are many logical programs. Okay, we can write very simple and also easy in Python. Okay, right. So basically, this is Python. So Python is a programming language that is used to write the programs to develop the software applications. So Python is basically it is a simplified programming language by compared to other programming languages like C language, C++, Java, .NET. You can take any other programming language. Okay, by comparing to all these programming languages, Python is very simple to use, simple to write the programs, and simple to design the applications easily and also quickly. We can design the applications using the Python, right? Next, we'll go to the Django. We'll understand the Django is what. See, Python full stack includes the many things. Now, Python means what I explained. Now, let's understand the Django is what. So, Django is a web framework technology. Django is what here? It is a web framework technology. So, what is the use of this? It is used to develop the web applications easily and quickly. Means using the Django, we can design the websites like Amazon, Flipkart, IRCTC, Book My Show. These type of web applications we can design using the Java. Okay, so we can design very easily and quickly. How it is possible to design the easily and quickly? Because Django is a framework and it is a web framework. So what is the meaning of this web framework or framework? See, the terminology framework means it is a inbuilt architecture or a ready-made tool. See, if anything is ready-made, then what is the advantage here? We can use it very easily. We can complete our task fast. Right now, for example, there are ready-made food. Zomato is there. You no need to cook at your home. Okay, you no need to spend the time for purchasing some vegetables and all those things, right? So just we can put the order, then you can receive that what food here. It's a ready-made food, like online shopping. Okay, you no need to go outside. Ready-made clothes are there. For example, ready-made products are there. Okay, so everything is nowadays what here ready-made. So same way here, technology also here ready-made that we can make using what here frameworks. Like that, Django is a framework, or you can say it is a web framework technology. Using this, we can design the websites very simple and also easy, right? By comparing to Java, you also can ask a question. Right now, Java is there for web development. So .NET also is there for web development. Okay. So why you have to choose this Django means it's very simple, easy, and also fast, even secure. There are so many advantages of it. Okay, right. And also, next point is it is the most popular Python framework. Means this Django is designed internally using the Python. So before going to the Django, you have to understand and you have to learn Python. Okay. So same syntax we use in the Django. So it is the most popular Python framework used by many companies in the IT industry for the web development. Right now, many companies are using the Django for the web development. Means to design the different and variety type of applications, web applications. Many companies are using the Django. Okay, right. That is what here Django. Next, so we have to understand Django REST framework also. So what is the meaning of Django REST framework? Django REST framework is used to develop the APIs for Django web applications. I repeat once again. Django REST framework is used to develop the APIs for Django web applications. In the previous slide, I explained Django is what? What is the use of Django? Using Django, we can design what? Web application. Means we can design one website. That's it. Now, for that website, if you want to develop or design the APIs, we have to use what here? Django REST framework. But what is this API? Why we have to design this API for the web applications? We have to understand. Okay. Now see. API means application programming interface, the full form. Application programming interface. So what is the use of this API? API helps to make available of Django web application to different apps. The apps may be mobile apps or web applications. Okay, means once if we design the web application that we can access from many other sources, its meaning. Means we can access from other websites, we can access from mobile apps also. That will made by this API. So that users can interact with the web application from many sources. Let me take one example with a diagram. I'll explain this API is what here. Okay, now see. Right now in the real time there are so many mobile apps are there. So many web applications are there. See, right now if you observe right side, like Bank of India, Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, HDFC, SBI, LIC India, like that. These are specially financial related applications or web applications. Okay. For example, I am taking the SBI. Just you can take only one application. For example, SBI. Already. So, if you want to perform any online transaction, okay, there are so many ways are there right now. In the current trend, we can do these online transactions different ways. One way is what? Direct way is what, sir? we can visit the SBA website. We have a SBA website. Then we can log in. That is called, internet banking. We can do that. I hope you people know this. Without visiting the bank, we can do the what? Transactions by visiting this website. That is called actually internet banking. Okay, that is one way. You have to visit the what? Website. You can just go to the Google. There you can what? Type the SBA. You can receive the SBA website. Then you can log in and you can do the transaction. That is only one way now. But right now we have some other ways also are there. Instead of going to the Google and visiting this website, SBA website, we also can do some transactions using some other what apps. For example, let's say you observe there are some UPI or you can say payment gateways. Okay, UPI stands for Unified Payment Interfaces, like Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay, etc. Now see, nowadays we are able to perform the online transactions with the help of these apps. Yes or no? We no need to visit the bank website. Yes or no? Right? So with the help of this with the help of these apps here, now we are able to do all these transactions. Like you can do the payments, okay, or you can transfer the money, or you also can do some recharges or any other bills. You can also pay everything. But money will be deducted from where? From your account only. Suppose you have an account in the SBA. The money will be deducted from your SBA account only, even though if you use these apps. So how we are able to interact with the help of these apps to the bank server or bank application means with the help of what here? API. Okay. So not only this here, suppose Zomato app is there or web application is there. After ordering your food in the Zomato, now again you have to do some payments, right? Then that payment again, if you want to do that, again you are going to connect to the what? Some UPIs or like Phone Pay or Google Pay, something like that. Or you also can use sometimes credit or debit cards also. For example, Book My Show is there here. After booking the tickets, now you have to do what? Payments for the tickets, right? At the time, you can go some like different, different alternate ways are there. You can use credit or debit cards, or you can also redirect to the internet banking, or you can also use the UPIs, all these things. There are so many different ways are. But how we are able to connect to the bank server from these all applications means with the help of what here? API one. Okay, same way Ola. So after riding, now again you have to do the payment. Now, so whenever you do the payment, that will be deducted from your bank server only. Same way IRCTC website, you can book the train tickets and you can do the payments for the tickets. So you can take any app all these here. So amount will be deducted and all these applications are going to interact with the SBI server or SBI application only. Not only SBI here, you can take any other remaining banks or remaining other related, websites. See, nowadays, everybody are using the apps. Like these are all our apps only. And, SBI also offers one, it is already offered one app, mobile app. What is that name? Anybody have an idea? Yes.
Yono SBI.
Yono, good, right. See, Yono, it will make very, very easy for us. Okay. So simply instead of visiting this SBI website, simply you can just use a Yono. Okay. You can just enter the MPIN. So maybe 4 or 6 digit PIN. Very easy to access. And just it's very easy to operate also. Even if you use Yono also, that is going to connect to the bank databases, bank servers only backend. Bank application only backend. All these apps are making our life very easy. Because nowadays it is required. Because people want to do any task right now very simple and also fast. So these type of applications are making our life very easy. So these type of APIs, if you want to design, then definitely we have to understand what here Django REST framework. So suppose, let me give one overview, one point here. Suppose SBI website I designed using the Django. Okay, try to understand this point. Django and Django REST framework difference is what? Suppose SBI website I designed using the Django. Now I want to provide access to the customers with the help of the different apps like PhonePe, Google Pay, Paytm, Zomato, Book My Show, Ola, IRCT, all these things. If you want to provide the access to the users, now you have to create the API for your application. Which application? SBI application. If you want to design that API, what is required now? Tell me. What is required? Django REST framework concept is required. I hope you understood what is the difference between this Django and Django REST framework. Okay, it's very, very important. If you want to design the full-fledged complete application, complete web application, nowadays, if you want especially these type of applications, right side, like bank related application, these are the, complex applications, not small applications. Okay, these are the complex applications. Even if you want to design the right side or left side, you can take anything. If you want to design these type of apps here, definitely you have to use API concept. Without API, you cannot design these type of applications. Okay. However, some of the applications we can design without API also. They are very simple applications. For example, tutorial website. That is for only learning purpose. Just you can log in or you can create your own account. You can, just you can learn yourself, for example. Simple websites we can design using Django. But if you want to design these type of applications, compulsory you have to learn REST framework as well. I hope you got a good clarity on this Django and also Django REST framework. Okay, right. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubt in this? So before going to the next. Okay. So if there are any queries also, you can ask end of the session. Fine. Let's move to the next here. Right now I explained about the Python is what, Django is what, and also Django REST framework is what. Okay, right. Next, see here, backend technologies. As a part of this Python full stack, we are going to cover these backend technologies like Python. In that, we are going to discuss the core Python and also advanced Python. Next, as I said, Django will discuss. Django REST framework will discuss. Then, database also will be discussed. What is database actually? Database. It is a storage. We can store our application data. We can store or we can save our application data. Okay. For example, MySQL, Oracle, PostgreSQL. These are the different types of what? Databases. Now, in Python, let me just take the notepad once. Okay. See here. See, to set up this Django, after Python, we have to set up the Django. Without Python, we cannot install the Django also. So there is a command is called pip install Django. It's a very simple command. We can use this command in the terminal or command prompt. We'll see that later. Don't worry. Okay. So once if you use this simple command, we can install Django along with this server will be installed and also database as well. Which database will come by default here is the name is SQLite database. It is an inbuilt database which comes along with the Django. What's the database name? SQLite database by default. However, we also can connect with other database also. Say for example, you can also connect with the MySQL. In the real time, mostly, okay, companies are asking the MySQL only. Later, PostgreSQL. These are the two most commonly we can use along with these Django web applications. Okay, so SQLite is a default one. Now, whenever you use this command, automatically Django and also Django server database like SQLite will be installed automatically. Within seconds, we can do this. We can set up this configuration. After doing this, means after using this command, now we are ready to start designing or developing the Django project. See, I want to say one point is Django Python not only easy here, not only easy, like configurations also very simple to set up with only simple commands. For example, pip install Django, that's it. So everything will be set up. You don't need to install separate server. You don't need to install the separate database by default. Okay. But in the case of other things, suppose if you take a Java or .NET, you have to install a separate server, you have to install a separate database, you have to maintain all those separately. But in the case of Django, you don't need to install separately because installation, maintenance, all these things are time-taking process. But here, setting up the environment using Django also very, very simple and also fast. Is it clear, guys? Right. We'll see this all practically in the regular sessions. Fine. Next year, so these are the backend technologies. Next, these are the front-end technologies we are going to cover. Like HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. JavaScript, it is a scripting language. Next, React.js is a framework. All these comes under the front-end technologies in the Python full stack. So HTML means Hypertext Markup Language. What is the use of this HTML? Okay, let me explain. So, using this HTML, okay, what we can do? Let's take one application here, Amazon. Okay, I'm opening one application. You can take any other web application. For example, I'm taking the Amazon web application. Okay. Now, using HTML, we can create the web pages. We can create what here? Web pages. Web page means what? For example, just now I opened Amazon in the browser. Now, whatever the page you are looking, that is called your web page. Okay. You can say this is a user interface. Users can interact with the application using this what? Web pages. What this web page contains? This web page may contain the links, buttons, images, videos, okay, everything, text also, which contains the multiple components, hyperlinks, okay, maybe drop down list like search box. There are so many things. These are called different components. Okay, web page may contains text, images, audios, videos, buttons, links, etc. These are the different types of components. If you want to arrange all these components, okay, we can take the help of what? HTML, and we create the web page. HTML offers so many elements. They are called basically, we can call tags or elements, okay, and also some attributes. With the help of this, we can create the web page. Okay, and we can arrange all these components. For example, like buttons, okay, images, videos, all this we can just arrange in the page with the help of it, with the help of what here HTML. Now, next CSS. CSS means cascading style sheet. With the help of this CSS, what we do? We can apply the styles for the web page. See, this page already designed using the HTML CSS only. We can apply the styles and we can arrange the components in one particular place, like left side, right side, top, middle, maybe center, wherever you want, we can arrange here. See, all these are arranged in a particular order. You can arrange, okay, and also you can make this page more stylish. You can set up the borders, okay, like paddings. There are so many things we can do this, and we can make page more and more attractive. That is possible using the what? PSS, cascading style sheet. So we are going to do all these things lively in our regular session. Okay, we can design these type of pages also, right? We'll see that in the regular session. Next, JavaScript. It is a scripting language. It is a scripting language. Means JavaScript is just like Python only now. So we are going to start with Python. Later we'll come to the JavaScript. Understanding, learning JavaScript will become very, very simple and also easy. Because I already said Python also a programming language or scripting language. Like JavaScript also a programming language or scripting language. Same topics will be available in the JavaScript also. But the JavaScript basically we use for the front end side. However, we also can use as a backend as well. So, but what is the purpose of this JavaScript means? One of the main purpose of the JavaScript is, I am telling one important point. We have many important other points also. Using the JavaScript, we can do the data validations. Data validation is a very, very, very important in the real time. What is the meaning of data validation? For example, you can take any website. Suppose I can take any website. Just now I said SBI, na? Let me take here SBI website. So generally you have to register or log in something. Okay. For example, I will take the login or register. Anything you can take. If you are not registered, you can register here. You know, if you want to register, say for example, register here. Okay. Or you can log in. So it is also asking user, for example, let me click on next here. So you can find a registration page. For example, this one. Okay. This is a registration form actually. Generally, there are different types of registration forms are available. For example, for Facebook, Instagrams, okay, any other social media applications also having the registration forms. So commonly which contains the like first name, last name, email, maybe gender, phone number, these type of elements. Okay. So for example, whenever you are filling any field, okay, here there are some different kinds of things out there. Okay, I'll take the simple thing to understand. For example, you can take, for example, you have a what username, email ID, password, confirm password. For example, you can take these 4 fields. At the time of registration, I have what here? Username, then email, password, then confirm password. Just you can take. I am just taking the simple form to understand. Right. So suppose I want to register into one particular website. It is offering some fields like username, email, password, and confirm password. Now you are going to enter the email, then username, email, then password, confirm password. And then you are going to click on the submit. See, whenever you submit, in case if any data, whatever you entered in the registration form is invalid, then it will show the error message for you. For example, email is not in email format because email should have the format is what? For example, my email ID, let me take for example, Venu sir, okay, for you, this is my email ID for example, at gmail.com. Generally, Gmail, for example, if you take the Gmail account having like this, some characters and numbers, and then @ symbols, then gmail.com, for example, it is one format. If you don't enter the email in correct format, then it will show the invalid email ID. Same way, password and confirm password is not matching, then it will show that both are not matching, something like error messages. How it is displaying the error messages? That is because of the JavaScript. So backend, there is a JavaScript code is there. That code we written actually. Developers already written. Same thing we also can do here. Okay, we can do all these things in our regular session. Okay, so we can create the form. We can also write the validation code for that. Same thing we can do also in our classroom session. Okay, right. So this is what actually data validation, whether the username is correct or not, email is correct or not, password, confirm password matching or not. All these things before submission means before submitting this data to the server. Now in the browser itself only, the browser is validating your data to reduce the burden on the server. That is the what main purpose of the JavaScript. We have to reduce the burden on the server. Okay. Generally, we can do the validation client side means browser side. Client side means here browser side. There are some validations which we can do at the client side and also server side. Because server will do internally so many validations. We have to reduce the burden on the server. To reduce the burden on the server, now we are doing some of the validations at the client side only. Means in the browser itself only we are doing that. So that we are reducing the burden on the server with the help of the JavaScript validations. It's a main important application of the JavaScript. So not only this one, we can do many things using the JavaScript. That we'll see in the regular session. Just I want to make you understand what is the purpose of this JavaScript here. Okay. I hope you clear. Same way, React.js. It is a framework. It's a front-end framework. And it is a combination of HTML, CSS, and also JavaScript. So using this React.js also, we can design the front-end environment, or you can say user interfaces very easily and also quickly. And also React.js especially we have to use for the APIs. Now we are designing the API using Django REST framework. For them we are going to use as a front end, we can use a React.js. HTML, CSS, JavaScript we use for the Django. And React.js we use for the APIs. Okay, that we'll see all these things, how to configure everything in the regular session. Okay, but you have to understand why you are learning all these things. Okay, right. Fine. This is what front-end technologies we are going to cover. Next, this is a Python full stack. As I said, we are going to cover all these things in the Python full stack, like Python, Django REST framework, database, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and also React.js. We'll cover all these things in the Python full stack very clear. Okay, so whichever required in the real time. Before that, which are required to crack the interview, you will get more than to face the interview, you will get the many things. Along with that, we will learn a lot of things also. Okay, you can crack the interview, and you also are ready to design the applications also after completion of this Python full stack. Okay, so we can do many things. And see, one more point I want to explain to you is, see here, Python full stack means it included like backend technologies, databases, front-end technologies also. However, cloud technologies also will be included. Cloud technology means, for example, AWS, okay, DevOps, or Azure, GCP, Google Cloud Platform. These are the advanced things. Generally, in the real time, if we want to deploy our project, means if we want to make this project available to the end users, we have to deploy it. For that, we have to understand the cloud also. Okay, so this is a total Python full stack. Okay, right. Now, see here, front end, back end, database. Suppose if I take any application, for example, see, now let me explain where is the front end, where is the back end, where is the database in the Amazon application, for example. Because just now I explained front end is what, back end is what, database is what. Okay, now let me explain briefly. I'll make you understand. So where we are using in the Amazon, for example, you can take any other website also. I am taking the Amazon because you people are very familiar with this Amazon. Okay, that's why I'm taking this Amazon. Right. So, you know already. Okay. So I said, see, the backend means like Python, Django REST frameworks. All these we use to write the business logics. Okay. Whatever the logics, whatever the code we write, that is called actually business logic. Business logic means what actually? Let me make you understand. Okay. Business logic means what? Okay. For example, just now I said you are registering into the Amazon, for example. Later you have to log in. That is the process actually. Okay. So whenever you register, you are going to enter some data. Just now I said like username, email, password, confirm password, something. You are going to enter your mobile number also. All this data, whenever I click on the submit button, okay, then the data we have to store where? In the Amazon database. You have to store it. How can you store the data, whatever we enter in the registration form, into the database? For that, we have to write the business logic. That we can do using the Okay, using Django, we can write the business logic, okay, to store the registered, the form details we can store where in the database. For that, you have to write the business logic. Means we have to take the data from the input field, means in the registration form, whatever data is there, we have to take and you have to send to the database. For that purpose, you have to write the business logic that we can do using the Django. Okay, and then Django REST framework is there. No? Right now, Amazon app also is there. Yes or no? We can also interact with the Amazon application using this browser or app also. So if you want to interact with the app also, we have to design the API for this Amazon web application. That API, sir, API means simple. It is one URL actually. We are going to design some business logic. For that business logic, we are going to create one URL. And that URL we can share to mobile apps from where you want to interact with it. For example, I want to interact with the Amazon app. So I am going to create a what we call API for this application. Then I am going to configure that URL in the application app, mobile app. When we are ready to access the Amazon application from the mobile app also. Okay, or you can take bank application also. After designing the SBI website, now I can design the API for that. API means one URL. That URL I will share to the PhonePe people, Google Pay people, Zomato people, and also what? Like IRCTC people, Ola people, something like that. So that we also can access from all these apps. We can access which one? SBI website, for example. That is what actually. Okay. And I hope you understood. Like database will be available backend that we can't see. As a programmer, you can see later, but right now we can't see. Okay. Like the code also, business logic also, right now we cannot see. But as a programmer, whenever you design the application, you can see that. As a programmer, you can see anything. But right now we are the end user for the Amazon. We can't see this business logic. You don't have the rights to see this, business logic for security reasons. Okay, that we can't see. Backend business logic, backend database as an end user, we cannot see for this Amazon application right now. Now, come to the front end. Now, already front end is visible for you. This is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js. Everything is a combination of everything. Okay. So if you want to interact with the backend application, just now I said backend means like Python, Django REST framework. If you want to interact with this backend application, compulsory we have to provide some interface to the user. Interface means this is a page. This is an interface, sir. Now I created one page. I created so many options or links here. Now users can interact. Suppose I want to search about the mobiles. Now see, you can click on mobiles. Now user is able to interact with this. This everything information is available in the database. Okay, mobile information. Okay, so everything, what it may be, everything is available where in the database only. Once if we click, the everything mobile related data, what we call mobile related data is fetching and also displaying for us here. So fetching and displaying the data also task of the backend, but displaying part is a front end again. So we have to write all these things, the code, like we have to configure front end, back end databases, and even if possible, APIs also. So web application is a combination of all these things, front end, back end, databases, sometimes APIs also. Clear? Right. So we'll see all these practically, no worries about it. I hope it's clear for you. Now let me look at the real-time applications of the Python. So these are the real-time applications. See, Python right now, we are using in the different technologies. For example, AI and ML. A stands for artificial intelligence. ML stands for machine learning. AI and ML are the most popular leading technology nowadays. Nowadays, any application is included this AI and ML. For example, in your WhatsApp also you have a AML. In Amazon application also you have a AI and ML concept. Recently in the Chandrayaan also, okay, we used here AI and ML concept. Chandrayaan, right? And we are using this AI ML to design the specially robotics related applications. So we are using the AI ML in different ways right now. Okay, even we are using in the Google Maps also this AI and ML. Next, data science, also one more latest technology. To manage the data, to process data, there is one technology is called data science. Okay, we'll discuss these in detail in the next session. Okay, I'm going to take the one more session for you to explain all these things very clearly. But however, these are the technologies which are depends on the Python actually. And in these technologies, we are using the Python. Like IoT, next one. IoT stands for Internet of Things. Like smart home devices, like electronic devices, like refrigerators, fans, TVs, we can control and manage through network or internet, or you can say Wi-Fi. Without staying at your home, we can manage all these things. Okay. So for that, there is a technology called here IoT. In this also, we are using a Python. These are most popular things. Okay. So billionaires and millionaires, all they are using, they are using what here? IoT technology in their offices, in their companies, in their homes, like that. Okay. But however, we may not using right now, but in the future, everybody will use this technology. Okay, right. Next, Python also supports for web development. Already we know that. Using the Django, for example, Django is a framework. Using this, we can design the web applications. Next, Python also we use for voice assistance. Means, for example, Amazon Alexa device is there. No? You can talk with Amazon Alexa. You can query anything. It will respond to you. It will bring for you. Okay. Amazon Alexa device, I think already you know this. Okay. You can just give some instruction to the Alexa. Hey Alexa, I want some mobiles. You can just give an instruction. Okay. Then it will bring the data related to what? Mobile, for example. Next, voice recognition. In the mobile side Google homepage, there is a voice over button. You can talk and it will respond to you. Right? So this type of programs also we can create using the Python. And then image recognition, like image passwords. For example, your mobile contains the image passwords, right? We can create these type of apps also. Okay, using the Python. And then product recommendation in the e-commerce. In the e-commerce websites, suppose if you search any product today, then it's going to keep on suggest you next day also, for few days also, continuously. Because there is a background, one algorithm is there. That algorithm we can write using the Python. Not only e-commerce, you can take the YouTube also. In the YouTube, see, you are going to see the common videos which you watch regularly. Related videos only you can see in your in your YouTube channel, or not channel, in your YouTube, whatever you are browsing daily. Suppose if I browse today one particular song, maybe melody songs, then it's going to suggest you always what? Melody songs only, for example. Like that. Because of there is an algorithm backend. So these type of algorithms we can write using the Python. Okay. Same way, Google Maps. Right now we are using the maps. If you want to travel to unknown place, yes, we can take the help of the Google Maps. In this also we are using the Python. And language translation, like Google Translator. You can translate like English to Telugu or Telugu to English, something like that. Okay. So next, automated cars, or you can say self-drive cars, driverless cars, you can say. Here also we are using the Python code. Means in the electronics also we are using the Python, its meaning now. And then in the medical or hospitals, like X-rays, CT scans, MRIs, robotic surgery purpose, we are using what? Python. See, nowadays, doctors are not cutting body for simple things. Okay, they are injecting one small robo into the body. Then that robo is doing the operations. Robo is scanning your body. So doctors are not cutting the body. So medical field also becoming very smart because of the technology only. So that's why this Python also we are using in every field. Okay, so these are the real-time applications of the Python. Same way, we have a real-time applications of the Django as well. As I said, Django we can use to develop the web applications. Not only web applications, we can use Django for other purpose also. Means we can design the other applications also. For example, web browsers. This Mozilla Firefox is designed using the Django already. Like this Django we can use to develop the social media platforms. For example, Instagram already designed using the Django only. This is the most popular app, you know that. Everybody are using. Okay, Instagram. It is purely designed using Django only. Next, stock market related applications also we can design using the Django. Chat applications like customer support chat systems, chatbots. So whenever you visit any website, automatically it is going to pop up. How can I help you? You can just type something, whatever you want. It's going to respond. But without person, you can interact with the application. Even in this feature also available in the WhatsApp groups or something, right? Yes or no? Yes. So these type of apps also we can design using Python. Same way, live notifications, live streaming events, live gaming. We can do all these things using the Django. And then real-time dashboards, like to display the live data updates. For example, live data updates means like live cricket score, live election results. You have to present all these information lively, okay, simultaneously. So these type of applications also we can design using the Django, right? So these are the real-time applications of the Django. Next, these are the real-time applications of the React.js. Using React.js, see, already Facebook application is designed. Okay, Instagram also designed. Means for the Instagram, backend is Django, front end is React.js. Okay, because I shown already Instagram in the Django as well, right? See, it's a backend, React.js is a front end, like that. Next, Netflix, WhatsApp, Yahoo Mails, Dropbox. Like if you want to store any information in the cloud, like Google Drive is there, na? Same way here, Dropbox. So in all these applications, we are using the React.js. See, every day we are using all these applications. Everybody and every day we are using all these applications. Okay, right. This is what you have to realize. Next, see, if you take this Python full stack, okay, now you are eligible for not only Python full stack developer, now you are eligible for many things. Means you can play the multi-developer roles with Python full stack. Means you are eligible for the multiple jobs or multiple job roles. See, after Python, now there are 3 technologies you can go. For example, after Python, you can learn AI, ML. Now you are eligible for the AI, ML developer. Then after Python, data science, you can learn. Then you are eligible for the data science developer, data science engineer, data science analyst. There are so many roles are there on this. And then IoT. After Python, you can also go for IoT, but this is specially suitable for the electronic people like BEE, BTech BEE people will be there now. For them, it is best suitable, IoT. Then remaining all things are the, full stack. Okay. Now, front end. I already explained what is front end here. After completion of this Python full stack, now you are eligible for the front end or UI developer. You can focus only on front end. Now you are eligible for the front end or UI developer. Now, so back end after Python full stack, if you focus only on the back end like Python, Django REST framework, database, now you are eligible for the Python backend web developer. Then if you focus on both front end and also back end, now you are eligible for what here? Python full stack web developer. Okay. Next, separate, there is a role is called here JavaScript developer. Separate, there is a role is called here React.js developer. There are so many opportunities after completion of your Python full stack course. So that once if you take this Python full stack, you no need to waste your time. You no need to shift to other technology also tomorrow. Because of here, not only one role, you can play here multiple roles. You are eligible for the multiple jobs here. Just I want to say this one. Okay, right. I hope it's clear for you. Next, let me explain finally the benefits are what if you take this training. These are the benefits especially from my side as a trainer. Okay. So now I am going to deliver the training very simple and also easy. Very simple, easy. Now you also can communicate with other languages like not only English, you also can communicate with Telugu or Hindi as well. I know Hindi, English, Telugu. So you can communicate, you also can ask any doubts in any language as well. Okay, very simple. We are going to train. So there is no difficulty at the time of learning as well. You can also solve coding yourself within short period of time. Okay, right. Next, we are going to discuss the real-time examples, topic-wise. Next, we are going to do the more exercises. We'll be having the assignments and also tasks here, topic-wise. And here I am going to type the code programs lively in front of you. Live hands-on coding. I don't copy paste the code. I'm going to type the every program step by step, and I'm going to explain every element for it. Okay. Next, you'll be having the project work also. Okay. And additionally, I'm going to provide the tips to memorize or remember the concepts, because you are going to learn full stack, which includes many things like front end, back end, databases. Okay. So that I'm going to provide some tips to how to memorize, how to practice, everything I'm going to provide to you, the information and also guidelines for your career. So you'll be having some doubts for your career. You also can ask any doubts, okay, in between while you're training the session. Okay, I'll provide the guidelines from my side. There is a separate, uh, placement officer is available for us. You also can interact with them. HRs are there. You also can communicate with them. Okay, you can feel free to ask and feel free to take the service from our side. Okay, and then you'll be having simple motivational speeches from my side to make yourself positive and get the success in your career also. Okay, along with this, our institution providing. Okay, see, this training is both online also offline. If you have an interest online, now you can attend through online only. If you want offline also, you can come to the institution and you can attend the classes. Next, total duration is 6 months. Okay, total duration is 6 months. Now here you will be having the class recordings. They are accessible for 1 year. Okay, accessible for 1 year. You can just go through the recording videos also after live session. Okay, if you, for example, if you don't understand a particular topic, simple element, again you can listen the recording session, so you will get a clarity. So these are accessible for 1 year. Next, you will be having the mentor support and also trainer support. So you also can ask the doubts for the mentor and also for me directly as well. Okay. Next, mock interviews also will be there for you before attending the actual interviews to the companies. Now here we are going to conduct the mock interviews. Next, resume preparation will be there for you. Next, we are going to create the LinkedIn profile for you. Okay, so that you will get the calls from the companies directly. Okay, so but for that you have to follow some procedure, how to create the profile and all these things you have to understand. That will take care here. And next, special activities on every Saturday. Okay, every Saturday mostly will be not having the classes. Classes will be generally Monday to Friday. Every Saturday will be having the like maybe some activities, maybe tests, mock interviews, okay, project works, etc. So these type of things you'll be having assignments, tasks, all these things on every Saturday. Next, see, you'll be having the internship also along with the certification. After completion of your course, now here you also can do the internship along with the certification. And course completion certificate also you can get from the institution, our institution. Okay. And here you will be having the 4 to 5 projects, including Python, Django, and also front end. You will be having total 4 to 5 projects. And you will be having the placement assistance also. Okay. placement assistance also, right? So these are the benefits from our institution, Harsha Trainings. Now, here you'll be having some free services from our side. You'll be having like free workshops. These are also very helpful for you. Free workshop on from the DevOps, version control systems like Git, GitHub. It's very, very important for your development also. Python full stack development, version control system, Git, GitHub. This is for 1 week. Workshop is free for you. Same way, Power BI, like reporting tool from the Power BI also. It is a 1 week workshop also. It is free of cost for you. Okay. Right now, we are offering these 2 services free of cost for you. Okay. Right. Fine. So these are the benefits from Harsha Trainings. And for more information, you also can contact. Please take this contact information, Harsha Trainings, KBHB Hyderabad, and note this contact. And for more information, please contact to this number. Okay. Fine. So finally, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. And I hope it is clear for you finally. So Python full stack. Let me give the conclusion for you. Python full stack, which includes the backend technologies like Python, Django, Django REST framework, database. Very, very important. We are going to learn all these things thoroughly in detail, along with practical, theory, real-time examples, everything we are going to cover. These are totally backend, including the database. So we are going to learn additionally, SQLite is a default database, I said. Along with that, we are going to learn one more additional database that may be MySQL or Oracle. Okay, especially we have to focus there SQL. We will be having separate jobs, Python plus SQL also. I did not cover in the slide, but you'll be having the, if you know the only just Python and SQL, you'll be having the jobs on this. It is very simple. Python plus SQL. Okay, you'll be having so many jobs on this. Okay. See, not only this here, just I am telling some words to you like jobs are there. If you want, you also can search in the Google. You also can go to any job portals like Naukri or something. You can search. You have the jobs on Django or Python, something, whatever I am discussing here. You can search because you have a mobiles, you have an internet facility. You can search. However, later I am going to show from there are some separate, I have my personal accounts with the job portals. Okay, I am going to show to you later all these things. How many jobs are there right now on Python, Django, or full stack something? Okay, I'm going to show to you lively in front of you. However, right now you also can search from your side because you have a mobiles, you have an internet, you have some apps also. Just you can explore. Okay, right. And this is what backend like Python, Django, Django REST framework, and database. And then front end HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js. Along with that, we are also offering the free, like from the DevOps, version control systems, and from Power BI reporting tool. These are the 1 week, one week workshops, free of cost for you. Okay, and with many benefits for you, with many benefits. Okay, and I said already one slide here. You can play not only one role after completion of this Python full stack. Now you are eligible for the multiple roles. That is a very, very important point. Okay, fine. So thank you so much. Finally, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Yes, guys, one person has asked one question. That's why I was asking at the starting, please give your introduction. So Surendra Reddy, are you degree BCom? Can you unmute and talk with me? So can you unmute and talk with me?
Yes, sir. I am degree student.
Okay, so completed the degree BCom?
Yes, sir. Last year completed 2024.
Okay, fine. See, right now some of the companies, maybe startup companies,
Okay, sir.
Startup companies means like newly opened companies.
Okay, sir.
If you have a good skill, even though if you have a background like BCom,
Yes, sir.
they may recruit you. But right now, most of the companies are looking the skills, but not qualification.
Yeah, I came today, sir, in some
Yeah.
institute in Amirpet. So I asked, sir, as a degree students opening is available, sir, ante there is said degree is not opening.
Yes, no
He
worries.
said, sir.
There are some. That's why I'm saying now. So
Yes,
you'll
sir.
be having some startup companies. Maybe
Okay.
from there, okay, from there you may get an opportunity. However, why you stop with degree? You can do some any other PG. Okay.
No, sir, I am
You can-
not.
Sorry.
I am not doing, sir.
Yeah. Just I'm telling. I'm giving a
Yeah.
suggestion for you.
Yeah. Okay,
If
okay, sir.
required.
Okay, sir. I will apply,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
MCA or MBA.
Yeah. So
Thank
because
you,
you
sir.
also can do right now with open universities are there want to do,
Yeah. Yes, sir. Available.
because some companies will ask the some higher qualification. So let
Yes, sir.
first you try to increase your degrees.
Yes, sir.
Okay. However, jobs are available for any categories of the candidates.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Anybody?
sir.
Yeah. Anybody? Any doubts? Yes. Anybody can take this. Anybody can take this. Okay. So because some of the companies will not check your degrees or your qualifications. They will check what your skills in the future. Actually, see, this was in the past. If you take 5 years or 10 years back, companies are asking only the like BTech or MCA, something like that. But in the future, 100% they will not look at your degrees or your qualifications. They are going to check your only the skills, so that there may be a chance. Don't lose it. You can start learning. If you stop here only, na. If you learn, what happens? Nothing will happen, right? If you learn, so that is helpful somewhere. Okay, so that you don't lose a chance. You don't delay also. Keep ready with you. Okay, so that's why I'm telling to you once again. Now and in the future also, especially, companies are looking not to qualification, skills they are checking. If any requirement, okay, just you can apply, for example, okay, and they will also conduct an interview. You can just attend the interview and you can show your skills there. Okay, if you are okay with your skills, then they will offer the job for you. That is a trend will be there in the future total. Yes or no? Right. That is what I want to say. Don't delay. Don't delay this type of candidate, especially. You start learning something new. Update yourself. Updation is required to everybody. Otherwise, you will stop somewhere. Okay. Nowadays you are using so many mobiles. If you don't update, if you don't update the mobile apps, what happens? That will not work. Same way, everybody, you people should update yourself. If you want to coming into this technical software field, otherwise or technical field, updation is required for everybody. You have to learn, you have to start. Okay, fine. Any more queries? Fine then. So please, for more details, contact okay to this number. Okay, and if anybody want to come offline also, please visit our office here. Take the location or map by asking to this contact number. Okay.